Oh, it'd help if I added myself to the screen there, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. So almost like I've done this before. So happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a good one. Having a great day, getting ready for a long weekend here anyway. And I just wanted to jump in. Got just a few things here to talk about. Nothing too crazy, but just another excuse to hang out with some good friends for a little while and wrap up the Friday and getting into the weekends. So thank you everybody for jumping in. I appreciate it very, very much. And hope you're having a great one as well. We got a few people jumping in here already. Oh, we got Troy. Thank you very much, sir. Troy, last call with Troy Pacelli. Incoming liquid lunch raid. Thank you very much. And I had a really great time hanging out last night with Troy and Netter over on Netter's Network channel. Very, very fun time hanging out with them as always. Very, very supportive. Just nice people to hang out and have a good chat with. So, and Troy also, thank you very much, channel member. Also appreciate that. So go check their stuff out. It's always a good time over there hanging out with them. Streaming all the time too, man. You guys, you put a lot of stuff out there and that's awesome. I love it. I need some of that motivation. Geek Flag with Nate, what's going on? Send Liquid Lunch Raid. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and become a member. Yeah, absolutely. Do any of those if you want to. I always appreciate it. Thank you very much. We got Jeff in here, John Doe Juggalo, another channel member saying good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. Saw you had a new game in. Saw some pictures that you and the kids were getting some gaming in. I'm totally blanking on the game now that I start saying that. So that shows you how much I'm paying attention, I guess. But I saw you had a new game in, and you guys were having fun. Or it looked like you were getting ready to have fun. Hey, Unplugged, what's going on? Saying hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Good to see you. Netter, what's going on? Netter's Network, send Liquid Lunch Raid. Yes, thank you very much. I was just saying, I don't know if you were already in here, but I was saying I had a really great time hanging out over on your channel last night, and Troy on there as well. So I appreciate that so much. And if anybody missed it, you should go over there, check it out, and give their channels a follow and see what's going on there, because they always got some interesting things rolling out on both of their channels. So Netter's Network and Last Call with Troy Pacelli. So thank you very much. Saying hi, sweetie. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Got the highs back and forth. I love it. Jeff was saying, yeah, it was the new Kirby. Okay, thank you. No, I was like having a complete brain halt there for a second, but I remember you posting the picture and it looked like everybody was excited to get playing that. So I hope you had a good time with it. I appreciate you jumping in here. Unplugged was saying, how was it last week? How was it last week? Last week was good. Last week I did the little bit of a road trip. So took Friday off and got to go down and see my son and his wife. So I would say that was a very good time. It was a good week. So it was a good one. We got Jamie in here, Jamie Hart, another channel member in here saying hello. Got the purple heart going. Love it. Some highs back and forth. Always love seeing it. So yeah, I tell you what, I feel like I still, and maybe I'm just like a broken record at this point, but feel like I've really dropped off on my movie watching. I've been still getting them in, but definitely off my pace the last couple of years, and am looking to try to get back into that. So this weekend, hoping to get a couple more in. So I don't know. I don't know if you've all, maybe it's summertime. I know summer's like wrapping up now, but maybe it's that just busy being outside, doing other things. We have really cold winters, so I'm pretty sure my viewing is going to be picking up in the next few months. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I've been off my pace. I'll say that for sure. Got highs back and forth. We got Curtis in here. Curtis Selby. Sorry, had to hiccup at the same time. Howdy, Wilkie's Movies and Music. Last call raid. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I never have problems until I go live. That's the way it usually goes, right? Highs back and forth. Jeff was saying, I can't wait for the brisk fall rainy day where I can sit and watch 3 movies back to back. I'm right there with you. I'm built more for the cooler temperatures. I posted one picture the other day, and it was almost kind of chilly and rainy here. Not like a heavy bad rain, but just a light rain, chilly, and I was like feeling like fall. Felt like I wanted to make a big bowl of actually chili and have I said I'm ready for that hoodie and jeans weather. Always my kind of weather. I just hope we have a little bit of that before it goes straight into winter and a ton of snow. But it was asking, hey, Core, did you see Thunderbolts? I just watched it today, and the people who said it was one of the best movies Marvel made after Endgame, they were smoking some good stuff. I have not watched it yet. I do have Disney Plus. We get it through one of our other subscriptions. It's kind of comes along with it. It's included. I saw that it's out on there now, but I have not watched it yet. But I was thinking about checking it out. Who knows? Maybe that'll be one of the weekend movies this weekend. So, well, sorry you didn't enjoy it too much, but hopefully you still had fun with it. But maybe you just didn't think it was up there with Endgame. But that's hard to. It's hard to top that one. For that Marvel run, I'll say that was a good. It's a good one. That's what I'll just say. I'll leave it at that. Got some highs back and forth. It was saying because the movie was dumb from concept to execution. Oh, okay. Didn't sound like you enjoyed it. I've not seen it yet, so I can't agree or disagree with you. But I'll definitely have to. Since it's on that streaming service, I will probably check it out. But we will see. Curtis, I stunned him. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Saying hi, everybody. Just Moody saying hello. Let's see here. Unplugged was saying it's been raining on and off in the UK. Okay. We've had a lot of rain the last part of the summer here. This is usually when our grass is like drying up and getting brown and you don't have to mow very often, but it's been hot and a lot of rain and been trying to keep up with the mowing. Usually it's trailing off at this time of year, but I think now it's gotten cooler, so it's not growing quite as fast, and the rain's let up a little bit. Even though I just said it was just raining the other day, but it wasn't a lot. It was just kind of like a nice, easy sprinkle. But we got Adrian James in here saying, hello there, Corey. How are we doing today? I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. My chat always jumps on me when Jamie was saying it's cold here, 57 degrees. Oh, wow. We don't have that yet. But it's been really nice where I like it when it's a little chilly, and it finally has gotten to the point where I can go and open up the windows in the morning and let some fresh, cool air in, and I love that. We've had some really hot, humid weather where it didn't feel good to do that, but my dog loves it too. I'll actually open up the windows, and there's one big picture window that has a couple that can open up on it. One of the couches like leans right up to it, and the arm of that is right level with the window. And he always seems to, in the morning, if I open that up, he'll run over there, jump on the couch, and put his head right up there and stick it out there. And you just see his nose going around, sniffing around. But he likes the cool air as well. So He's built like me. We like that cool weather. We got Jim in here. What's going on, Jim? Saying, yay, what's happening, you rat bastard. Hey, buddy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. And everybody in the chat, thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm doing well. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. And yes, hashtag I am the rat bastard. I'm going to have to come up with a t-shirt or something of that. So Nate was saying they also filmed it to... Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me start over. They also filmed it that it looks different than the other MCU movies, and it's drab and dark color to the whole movie. I won't go into any more detail. I don't want to spoil it for you. No, I appreciate that. I'll probably figure... I'm going to check it out. I'm pretty sure, just because it's on the streaming service, like I said, and won't have to pay anything else, but that's interesting. I'll have to check that out. Rat. Yeah, I knew what you meant, man. Hey, Gizmo, what's going on? I told you, Corey, but I'll tell you again. They make bad movies nowadays. I know. You don't like the new movies. Nate was saying, I prefer cold weather myself. Only thing good about summer is the way the girls dress. There you go. Hey, always look at the positive side, right? Glass is half full. Jim was saying, I finally saw Weapons last week and I really enjoyed it for what it was. I know a lot of people do not like it, but I was thoroughly entertained throughout. Actually, a lot of people that I know absolutely loved it and were like giving it like 4.5, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not at that level with it. I didn't hate it, but man, I've been actually having a lot of friends that have been going like above and beyond, saying it was greatest horror movie ever kind of a thing. And I wouldn't go that far. So, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I'm also glad that they made the movie too, because it's something different, something original. So I was glad I was able to go out to the theater to watch that. And I definitely think it's worth supporting because it's new, original, something different. And it's definitely one that makes you kind of think about some things, I guess, and whether they're got some underlying messages with it. But Unplugged was saying, I didn't like Thunderbolts. Okay. And you could sell that shirt. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to do that. Gizmo. Gizmo doesn't sound like he liked Thunderbolts either. Jim said, I rated it a solid 8 out of 10. That's great. Like I said, I'm glad that they're making movies like that because it's something different, something original. So I was happy I got out to support it, but I'm glad you enjoyed it like that. Yeah. Nate was saying, I'm not an optimist or a pessimist. The glass is never half empty or half full. There's just not enough in the damn glass. I'm a realist. There you go. Hey. I can understand that completely. Gizmo was saying Weapons was good, but it felt like a regular good horror movie from back in the days. I just felt I had seen the film before many times. Okay. Yeah. Jim was saying here, the success of Weapons and more importantly, Sinners gives me hope for more original films in the future. I agree. So that's where I'm saying like both of those. I am happy they were made. I was happy. Sinners I didn't get out of the theater to see. I did rent, or no, it was on one of our streaming services that came on. So, but yes, very happy that they're making those and something different, something putting their own spin on some stories. So I liked it. Curtis was saying I liked them both. Very cool. Yeah. No, I liked Sinners. I liked both of them, but I just think that Weapons in particular, I wasn't quite as high on as a lot of people, but that's not me trashing on it. I still enjoyed it. Unplugged was saying Thunderbolts 0 out of 5. Okay, wow. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't disagree with you because I don't know it. Jim was saying, I cannot wait for The Long Walk in 2 weeks. I have literally been waiting for that film for 40 years. I'm looking forward to that as well. What's funny is before I knew that movie was coming out, that book, that Stephen King book, had been recommended to me a couple of times, and I actually bought the audiobook for it, and I never got around to it. And then I heard the movie was coming out, and now I kind of wonder if I just need to wait and get to it after the movie. I don't know if that would hurt my viewing of it or benefit it. Well, I'm still trying to decide on that one, but it's coming out soon. So maybe I'll just, my lack of action will make the decision for me. Gizmo saying the lead in the Thunderbolts is terribly bad. I have no idea what is going on with people. When she was in Black Widow, everyone disliked her. Now she is. Which one is that you're talking about? Well, I think I'm blanking on her name. It's all right. But no, I haven't seen it yet, Gizmo. So like I said, can't disagree with you. I haven't seen it. Unplugged was saying Sinners was good. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that one. That was a good one. Nate was saying I also recently saw Sinners, and I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I enjoyed it, but it's definitely overhyped. Just dusk till dawn down south. I can see what you're saying there. Yep. I can see what you're saying. Unplug is asking, have you seen Lesbian Vampire Killers? I have not. I don't know. Is that a recommendation or I don't know. I haven't seen that one for sure. Jim was saying, I read The Long Walk originally in the paperback version of the Bachman books, and I wasn't much older than the characters in the story, so it really struck a chord. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm glad. I'm glad it did, and it stuck with you. So I'm glad you're getting the movie now. So I hope it delivers from what you remember of that. Hey, Box Office Brawler, what's going on? Saying, here we go. It's finally the time of week, Wilkie. Yeah, I know, right? Just jumping on here for a bit for a little Friday lunch and seeing what's going on, seeing who's out there. I'm saying that's a recommendation. Okay, I'll have to track it down and see if that's something I can check out or not. Gizmo, I was trying to proofread your thing here first. 2551 is the best movie so far for 2025. I don't know that one. Next up is probably Weapons, then Sinners, and then Warfare. I need to see Warfare. I have not seen that one yet. All of them I gave 6 out of 10. Well, for a new movie, 6 out of 10 is a raving review from you, because I know you don't really care for those a whole lot. Brother was saying, I'm at Epic Universe right now, man. It's amazing. Getting pumped for the Horror Nights tonight. Oh, cool. Very cool. Well, you should post some stuff about your experience there and what you're thinking about everything. So that's very cool. I hope you have a good time. Gizmo was saying, leaving to festival in 2 weeks, going to see a lot of crappy new films. Well, at least you're optimistic about it, Gizmo. At least you are being optimistic about it. Jim, I thought I brought it up here. Jim was saying it was in the same collection that The Running Man was in. Ironically, people are freaking out about the remake of that, and it appears to be more of a direct adaptation of the novel. I've heard that, because I always heard that even though I liked the Schwarzenegger Running Man, I always heard that it had like literally nothing to do with the book, and I have not read it, so I didn't know either way, but I remember always hearing that. So yeah, I think that would be interesting if the new one does really tie to it, because it would make it stand out from Schwarzenegger's, and doesn't mean you gotta like one and hate the other, but maybe they can both be different enough that you can they can stand on their own and have a good time with it. Is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for. That's good. That's a good line. That's a good line. We were joking around about the other night. I can't even think the other ones we came up with. There were some good cheesy pickup lines. Holland, what's going on, man? Saying, hey, Corey, good to see you. Gizmo. Sorry, I'm proofreading your stuff before I put it up here. But please tell me this. There is the hero stories and movies now. Where is the hero movies and stories these days? What characters do you actually like in new films? It's the watching my neighbors in movies. Oh, okay. I see you. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll send you some, Gizmo. And you'll tell me they're bad. And I'm wrong. Nate was saying, if anybody wants to see a movie so bad it's funny, watch Shark. Shark Side of the Moon? Okay. Is Tubi original and it is dumb, but it's hilarious. I'll look it up. Tubi's free. I can check that out. Jim was saying, in 1987, Running Man was absolutely nothing to do with the source material, if I could talk, other than the names of the characters. Okay, that's what I always heard. Like I said, I haven't read the book, so I didn't know, but no, I've heard that. So yeah, we'll see what the new one looks interesting. I'll check it out. Greatest pick line ever. Nice shoes. Jim. Let me know if that ever worked for you, because I don't think it would work for me. Gizmo was saying Jim to Jim, well, that's not true. It has the most important thing. The satire and metaphor in the story is exactly the same. I'll have to read it to check it out. Jim was saying there is no satire in the original source material, Gizmo. The book is played straight and it's dark as hell. Okay. I'll have to read that. I have not gotten to that at all. So, but yeah, no, like I said, just doing a little short one here. Just say hi, see who's out and about and hanging out for Friday. Luckily here in the US, and for me, I know not everybody gets it, but, got a long weekend coming up. So that's kind of nice to having Monday off as well. So we're going to have a 3-day weekend. Always appreciate that. So yeah, anyway, and here in the US, it's the Labor Day weekend. I believe Canada, it's the same as well. Some friends, I think, were saying the same thing that are from there, but sorry, just checking to make sure I don't have to do anything here. But yeah, anyway, so long weekend. Don't have a whole lot planned, so that's okay. Might get to hang out and see some friends. I need to mow the lawn. You know, a lot of fun stuff I'm sure all of you want to hear about. But I hope you all are having something good in front of you coming up. Where am I at here on the chat? Nate was saying, Corey, have you been watching Alien Earth? And if so, what are your thoughts so far? I have not yet. I've heard good things about it. So other than that, I don't know much about it. I haven't been checking anything out. I don't know if there's spoilers or not, but I have not been checking out any trailers or videos on it, but I've heard good reactions from some of the people I know, but I've not watched it yet. Definitely one I want to check out. If you've seen it, no spoilers, but, let me know if you've been watching it, if you liked it, what you think about it. Jim was saying Alien Earth has actually been very good so far, in my opinion, and it's its own thing. But that eyeball creature is pure nightmare fuel, especially inside of the goat. I don't know what you're talking about yet, but I can't wait to check it out. That sounds very interesting. Let me see here. Unplugged was saying, will you be growing your beard? It's a good possibility. I'm getting out of the heat though, first before It's definitely more of a winter thing for me. I don't like the really hot weather, and we've been having pretty hot weather. It's starting to cool down a little bit. So, yes, there's a good possibility. I don't know if it'll get as long as what it did last year. That was the longest for me. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's a good possibility. But yeah, I got to get the cool temperatures coming back around before I do that. Where this just kind of completely skipped on me. Holland, of course, you got to throw that in there. Alien Earth is no the Institute. Yeah, I don't know. My dog's barking right now, so you might hear him. Hopefully, I won't have to go get him because I think other people are in the house that should be taking care of him. But he's probably upset that somebody's eating food and he's not getting any. That usually seems to be what's happening. But so Holland, I've heard Alien Earth is better than Institute. I know you're giving me a little grief on that one. Haven't hated that series as much as some other people have been saying things about it, but I have not watched the final episode yet, so we'll see how that one goes. I've heard it was kind of divisive between some of the people that have actually read the book. So, okay, I completely lost my spot again. Nate was saying Alien Earth looks good, but I think they got too many things going on. Okay, I haven't seen that. Gizmo and Jim talk about Running Man. I still have fun with that first one, but yeah, I'll be interested. I hope, like I said, I don't know the book, so not saying one way there on the or the other on that, but I hope the new one kind of goes in its own direction, whether that's relating more to the book or not, so it can kind of stand on its own. So it can stand on its own. Gizmo, not a fan of Alien Earth. I've heard good things about it, man. Unplugged was saying your beard was better than mine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, had a lot of white in it, so we'll see if I grow it back again. We'll have to see how much more white comes in each year, I guess. Jim was saying watch the commentary or behind the scenes of the movie, and they admit as much. Okay. Hey, what's going on? We got DJ NC in the house. Hortensia, how's it going? Saying, hey, Corey. I bring it up on the screen. StreamYard does not like the custom emojis, but I can see it on the other screen here. You got the Jax emoji in there, so thank you very much. Jamie. And I'll say also, since I've been calling out the other people, DJ NC Hortensia, another great channel member. Thank you very much. Jamie, I vote ditch the beard. LOL. I know you're not a big fan of that. I'll have to. I'm going to show here really quick before I forget. I was going to show it at the end as well, but speaking of some of the channel members, I updated the little video clip that I have to thank people that have joined that. We had Hortensia reminded me, she did a very generous gift of 5 of them out to people. So added some names in there. So going to bring that up. Hopefully you can hear me when I bring this up. If you don't, you'll have to let me know, but here we go. We got thank you to the members. We got Connie Cleary, Jeff, John Doe, Juggalo. We got Deleted Scenes, Park and Sip. We got, Bacon there, Chilo. We got Henry, Regari 21, Hortensia, DJ NC there. We got D over at our Jurassic Chaos. We got What's Johnny Watching. We got Usar and G in there. We got That Horror Couple. Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Tiana loves movies. Sorry. Jane Doe Latte, Nikki there. We got Ari's World, Netters Network, Jamie Hart, Double Feature Podcast. We got Mika there, Mika and Kira. Dark Room Reviews, Joel there. Davey Death Ray, Collector Movie Man and Caveman movies and more. Got to play that for a little bit because hopefully you could hear me while I was playing. Maybe not. I don't know if that cuts out the sound or not. But either way, you got to see it. Very, very grateful for everybody that's jumped in and has been supporting that, and was very thankful of Hortensia being very generous and throwing 5 gifts out for that as well. I wonder, okay. I don't know if I can give out memberships or not. I got to figure out how to do that. Well, it might have to be next time so you don't have to be bored by me figuring out. I have to figure out how to do that. I know some people have done it. Holland, Gizmo, Gunda. Yeah, I got to watch that movie still. Got to watch it still. Got Nikki in here saying good afternoon, Corey. Good afternoon, Nikki. Good to see you. Gizmo. Oh, you're funny. Hortensio saying doing well. Hope you are doing well. I'm glad. It's a 3-day weekend. Absolutely. Myself as well. I'm excited about that. I was saying that earlier that I'm very happy for that. Don't have a whole lot planned, but that's okay. Pluck was asking, did you pick up any new movies? I do have some new ones in. I was going to maybe do a video on. The only one I have open in here, I'll just grab it since it is right here, is so somebody I know, Derek from Convicted Cinephile, he posted about the sale on this, and it was more than 50% off. So I got it, but we got the 4K of A Simple Plan. You probably can't even read the... It doesn't work really well with my light, but A Simple Plan. Bill Paxton, Billy Bob Thornton, Bridget Fonda. It's a really good one. I have not watched it in a long time. I did watch it with Cody and Emily. They came on the channel and we watched it. I had the DVD of it, but when this went on sale for that, I got the 4K, the Arrow release of that, and if you can see that. So I am interested to watch it again. I just got that in. So I do have a few more things. Some boxes just arrived today, and I've not had a chance to open them up yet, but might be doing a video on that as well. But doesn't mean I won't talk about it on a live stream. I still like doing that, but still been trying to think about doing a little more pre-recorded things as well, because I know not everybody's into the live streams, but I'm not going to stop doing those, but maybe try to throw in a few other things as well like that. Jim was saying A Simple Plan is a great film. Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed that one. Very good. Holland is also agreeing that Simple Plan is a good one. Gizmo saying, I have a simple plan on what I will do the rest in the restroom. Oh gosh. Gizmo. You. Unplugged was saying be right back. All right, cool. Gizmo Holland. Did you just call Corey a simp? No. No, he did not. Or maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only one I have out right now to show. But like I said, I know I got another box in today, but I haven't had a chance to open it up and go through it. But actually thinking about doing an unboxing video of that, and then can still talk about it on live stream. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I got going on. What all do you got going on? Anybody watching anything? Going out to the theater this weekend? I'm trying to look what I've been watching lately. I haven't been out to the theater for a little bit. I think the last one I went out and saw, I went with a friend to, he wanted to go see, so I actually rewatched Fantastic Four with him. So that was cool. If I could actually get into my Letterboxd account, I was trying to look and see what else I had going on. Like I said, my movie watching has fallen off really badly, and I got to get back into that. That might be the last one I've actually seen. Was it? It's bad when I got to look at my list. No, last one I actually saw. I actually watched a couple movies for streams that I did earlier this week. So one that I did on Box Office Brawlers stream was actually a first time watch for me. A lot of people could not believe it, but 2001: A Space Odyssey, Kubrick classic. I got that one watched finally. Got that checked off the list of my, I can't believe I haven't watched it yet. We also had, I did a rewatch, another stream that I did over with Brendan and a couple other friends on Our Life in Horror. We rewatched Reign of Fire and talked about that one. It was kind of fun to revisit that. I hadn't seen that one in ages. So, but yeah, 2001 was definitely one of those that I've heard about forever and just had never gotten around to watching it for whatever reason, and finally got it watched. Holland with a door. Nope, I haven't watched that one yet, but today you look really military, Corey. What is going on? That wasn't the goal, so I'm not sure on that one. Just got a lot of gray on, I guess. Alan was throwing out there 2001, yeah. Yep, and Dragons. Yep, 2001 and Dragons. Those were the recent watches. Gizmo 2001 is amazing. Watch 2001 and Solaris the same day. You know, yeah, you'll get mad at me. I think 2001 was hyped up too much for me going into it. Not saying it was bad, so don't get super mad at me, but it was a little trippy, a little out there, and it was different than what I was expecting. But that doesn't mean it's bad, just different than what I was expecting. Hey, Scolder, what's going on? Saying hello. Good to see you. Because I'm saying, I'm just saying you're handsome today in a very manly testosterone kind of way. Well, thank you, Gizmo. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for specifying that for me. Gizmo said, I did too first time I watched 2001, but after I saw it again, the movie became amazing. Well, maybe I'll have to check it out again. I'll have to check it out again, maybe. Maybe. Jim was saying I prefer 2010 to 2001. It's more entertaining and accessible, in my opinion. Okay. Well, I haven't seen 2010 yet either, so I'll have to maybe check that out now as well. Holland was saying, Corey, now you have to watch Dark Star. I don't know that one either. I'll maybe have to check that out and see what you're even talking about. I have not seen that, but yeah, no, I don't know if I'll get out of the theater this weekend. There was a couple out that I wouldn't mind seeing. I'm trying to remember. Nobody 2 had come out not too long ago. That was one that looked kind of interesting to me. I liked the first one. I thought it was fun. I don't know if the second one lives up to the first one or not, or if anybody's seen it. Another one that I've never seen on the big screen that is out right now for the 50th anniversary. They have screenings of Jaws. That one looked, well, I know the movie. Oh, I just hit my knee. I know the movie and enjoy the movie. I own the movie, but I think it'd be kind of cool to see it on a big screen. So we'll have to see if that would be a possibility. A few other people were talking about Caught Stealing, the new was it Austin Butler movie. I don't know much about that one. Oh yeah, a bunch of people were, not a bunch, but I've heard people talking about The Toxic Avenger, going out and see that new one. I haven't heard any feedback yet if people have been seeing it. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking through what's in the theater. That's about it. I think that's my possibilities. If I get out to the theater, might be seeing Jaws again on the big screen, Caught Stealing, or Toxic Avenger. I think those are probably my possibilities. You have to let me know if anybody's seen them. Well, I mean, Jaws I've seen, so I know that one, but the new ones. Hey, Chilo, what's going on? Another channel member jumping in here saying, hello, Corey. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week. Yeah, it's been a long one. I've been running on fumes. Nothing bad, but I just been tired. And I'm ready for a long weekend. I hope you and the family are doing well. Hope you get to have some time to relax and have some fun this weekend as well. Jim was saying Dark Star was John Carpenter's directorial debut, but it's more or less a student film. The alien is a beach ball. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. I'll have to check that out. Gizmo was saying I saw 2001 with the live orchestra from the original in Spain. It was insane cool. Wish Kubrick was alive and was there, but the producer was there. That would be pretty cool. There's some iconic scores, music throughout that film, so I could see where that would be. I'd check that out. I even said I wouldn't mind watching it again if that would be one that they ever gave some remastering or the IMAX treatment kind of love for, just like they did with Jaws with the 50th anniversary. I don't have IMAX around me, so unfortunately I won't be able to probably see that one in IMAX, but I said I'd go see 2001 again in IMAX. I think that'd be a good one to see on a big old screen like that. But that'd be cool with the live orchestra. Absolutely. Hey, Shady Lady, what's going on? Saying, hey, Corey, happy Friday, friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Where did my chat just go? Holland. Sheila was saying, we would also like to catch Jaws in theaters. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I've seen it. Like I said, I own it. It's on the shelves behind me, but on the big screen, it always seems a little different. So that'd be a cool one to see there as well. Yes, the beach ball was scary. I think Dark Star is cute, and I love John Carpenter. He is the American dream for me and Holland. There you go. Oh, goodness. You guys are fun. Saying hi back and forth. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Let me see. The chat keeps on moving on me. You think I'd get that under control at some point or figure out how to do that, but let's see here. Movie collector maniac Kevin, how's it going? Saying, hey, Corey, I just got home from work. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hope you are as well. Hope you got some movies lined up for the weekend. It's always fun to get some watching in. I definitely need to do that myself. Chilo was saying, I'm ready for the long weekend. It's my mom's 70th birthday. Oh, very cool. And my brother is hosting her birthday celebration. Well, good. I hope you have a good time. Have some fun with the family. Tell your mom happy birthday. 70, hitting there. Yeah. My folks are both past that one, but no, that's cool. I hope you have a good time with the family. Oh, you guys. Sorry, I'm reading through some of the chat before I bring them up. Excuse me. Gizmo. Of course. Corey, where do you have the movie Adore right now? We need to see the cover now. It is probably right around there somewhere because it's alphabetical. So, yeah, I might not reach for that one. I was saying I popped in Dances with Wolves extended cut yesterday and didn't realize it was almost 4 hours long. Yes. So I bought the Blu-ray steelbook of that a little while back. Definitely seen the theatrical cut. I actually saw it in the theater and then multiple times after that. But I know what you're saying because I didn't realize that as well. And I was looking at the back of the steelbook and I thought I saw something like that, that it was like pushing that 4 hour mark. And I thought, I really want to check it out. But yeah, I'd have to break that up probably a couple nights. So yeah, that's a long cut. So did you watch the whole thing? I'm curious on what you thought about it. I'd be curious. It's been a long time since I've seen the theatrical cut of that. And I'd be kind of curious to see if I would really notice what was different that was thrown in there. But Holland was saying Gizmo, when is a movie night, show a door, request a door at the film festival after the party. There you go. I'll never live that one down. Let me see. Where did we go here? Gizmo saying, do you keep your DVD and Blu-ray in the shelves? I mean, they're in those shelves. DVDs are, some of them are in here. Some are downstairs in a different room. I don't get to them as often, but the ones I got from you are on that spinner thing right there, just on a different side. Oh gosh, where did we go? Gizmo was asking Kevin there, movie collector maniac, what release do you have of Dances with Wolves? I only have it on DVD. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray. I don't know where my. I thought it would be like really easy to grab. There it is. I was looking right past it. It's in a little bag, but this is the one I have. It was a Blu-ray steelbook, but it has the theatrical and director's cut that Kevin was talking about being so long, and I have not watched that one yet, but I would like to get to it someday. But that is the one that I have. Anyway, I had the VHS a long time ago, but I think that one went down the road, and I wish I would have kept it. Holland was saying Gizmo put the Adora disc in the Gunda case and tricked them. Oh, there you go. Gizmo was saying in the same shelves. Sorry. Oh, so sorta. In that spinner I do have at the bottom, the shelves are a little more spaced out and can fit the DVD cases. And so I do have some around the bottom of that one. The rest of my DVDs are in boxes or in a shelf downstairs. But yeah, so I don't have them mixed in within them. So like if they're, like I said, they're alphabetical, it's all Blu-rays and 4Ks, and then the DVDs are separated out. So, yep. I was saying my dad never watched it before, so he wanted to watch it. I think I dozed off a few times for a few minutes. It's definitely long. We had to take a break and go pick up a pizza. Oh yeah, no, I can understand that. 4 hours. I definitely want to check it out sometime, just see what is added into it from the theatrical. But I know I would have to break it up as well. That's a long one. Kevin was saying I have the Shout Factory Blu-ray Steelbook. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, there you go. Same as Corey. Yep. Gizmo was saying I hope Arrow will release it in Europe. It is so expensive, the American release for us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is going for now. I actually got this. They had a pretty good sale going on one time where I grabbed this one, but to see if they even still are selling it. I know Walmart picked it up for a while, and then it went out a print or kind of out of stock, but then there was a different version of this steelbook too. It looks very similar, but it was just a little different. Hey Eli, what's going on? Saying what's up, Corey in chat. No, just hanging out, man. Just hanging out and chatting. Good to see you. Gizmo saying Dances with Wolves is such a great movie. Love everything with the film. Soldier Blue is also super good if you have not seen it. I have not. Maybe I'll have to write that down. I have not seen that one, Gizmo. But yeah, I agree. Dances with Wolves that's a good one. For sure. Holland going on there. Eli was saying, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel and consider becoming a member for some sweet perks. Thank you, man. It's always nice of you to throw out there. Got some highs back and forth. Eli being good and throwing Gizmo's link out there. Always good to see. Sharing the love. Also for Jamie. I know it comes up weird when I bring it up on StreamYard, but it's all regular in the normal YouTube, but very cool to see. Thanks for doing that, Eli. Got some highs back and forth. Eli was saying, doing awesome, brother. Thanks. Hope you're doing awesome as well. I am. I thought of you last weekend. I went and we took a little road trip and saw my son, so we were out of state. And I usually stop by stores that sell whiskey when I'm out of the state, because a lot of times there's some brands that are just not distributed in my state. So I usually check out, see what they got. And man, they had some, what I want to say, like window shopping, but my jaw dropped open. There were so many bottles of things that I've never seen actually on a shelf before, but the prices were crazy. There was a Weller's. I can't remember. I never had seen the bottle before, but there was a bottle of Weller's they had for like $3,000. And I was like, that is crazy. There was an Elmer, the Elmer T. Lee. I haven't had that forever. Saw it on the shelf. I was like, oh, that's awesome. It was $350. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. They had all the Pappies. They had George T. Stagg. They had, there was just all these that I've just never seen sitting on a shelf, but the prices were all like through the roof. So needless to say, I passed on them, but I sat and looked at them for a little while, just doing window shopping. I'm surprised it's not on 4K yet. Yeah, I could see that one definitely getting some love like that. Unplugged was saying, I got Dances with Wolves on DVD and VHS. Cool. Yeah, it's a good movie. Well, Gizmo, I hope you and your kid are doing well. Eli, thanks again. Throwing the links in the chat there. Yeah, absolutely. Kept saying, hey, Eli, thanks for sharing the link. Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to share that around. Gizmo. Unplugged was saying 3,000 loose change. Yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. That's out of my bracket there. Shoot straight. Eli, Elmer T. It's crazy. I get it for 40 bucks. Oh, awesome. Well, that's a normal, like, that's a price I would pay for it. Even above that, but not. That's what's crazy. I think there's some places, there's so many bottles of stuff that are not, they weren't originally like high priced bottles. They were good, but they just don't show up on the shelves very often in certain areas, mine included. And then some places, when they get them, they jack the price up. And so, yes, $40. I would buy that all day long for Elmer Tea. I like it, but man, they had it. I'm not joking. It was $350 they had on that thing. So, nope. I did, like I said, I had fun looking around, and it's just kind of different when you got it right in front of you. You can take a look at a lot of the bottles, but nope, I passed on that for sure. They had some other things in there that were just normal price, but it seemed like most of like the you get into the Pappies and the it was almost anything Buffalo Trace Distillery was crazy priced. They had Eagle Rare there too, just the regular Eagle Rare. I can't remember what it was priced, but it was way more than I ever seen it before. And I was like, nope. So it was fun to look at, but yep, I didn't buy too much there. Hey, Movie Hunter, what's going on? Says most all of those liquors are now allocated and distributors limit the availability. Uh, I'll agree with you. It's just funny when they don't. So Iowa has kind of a weird liquor law distribution system where it doesn't necessarily go to the places that can sell them the quickest. They just do this like allocation thing across the state. And so you could get some gas station or tiny grocery store in some small town that all of a sudden gets like four Blantons sitting on their shelf and nobody knows what it is there. And I'm not making fun of them, but there's just like, it's just not the market sometimes for it. And I live in a small town, so I'm not making fun of small towns because I live out in the country, small town. And I've been lucky enough in our small town grocery store. All of a sudden I walk in and there's four Blantons sitting there and I grab one and I usually text one or two buddies that are like, do you want it? I'll grab it if you want it and I'll get it to you. And they usually say yes. The prices have gone up at that one, but at least some of those grocery stores and things, they don't jack the prices up crazy. They keep it pretty much market. But like I said, I run across some of these stores where I'm like, oh, look at that. There's a Pappy's. That's cool. I never seen one in real life. And it's $2,000 or something. Or I don't want to exaggerate. I took pictures, but it was, well, whatever. You can believe me. Let's see here. Yeah, one of the Pappies was $1,400. Here's one that's $2,000. William LaRue Weller, $1,500. George T. Stagg, $1,000. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not paying that for something I'm just sipping on. Thanks, Eli, again, for throwing the links in there. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I know I'm just kind of rambling today. Well, more than usual, probably. But appreciate seeing y'all. It's good. I can go for a little bit longer here, and then I probably got to get back to stuff. But Movie Hunter was saying, hey, yeah, Eli. Eli was saying, I need to find out how to sip whiskey. I would like to send you. I need to find out how to ship whiskey. Sorry, I can't read. I would like to send you and my buddy Pat, the movie collector, some samples. Oh, yep. Yeah, I know. It's kind of tricky with that stuff. A buddy of mine and I used to do that a little bit too, but we physically dropped it off when I'd be back around town. But we bought these like little plastic bottles with screw caps and then some plastic seal for the lids to keep it sealed up, to keep it tasting as much like you normally would. So that was kind of interesting. We've done that a few times where we've exchanged some little sample bottles. And then one of the times we decided, so we wouldn't be judging it just by the reputation of the name, what we'd hear about. We just labeled them with numbers and then had kind of like a cheat sheet that had the number and what the actual bottle was. And so that was kind of fun actually to try it, taste it, going into it, not knowing if it was a cheap bottle or an expensive bottle, and it was kind of fun to go through and do that. And we haven't done that for a little while, but it was fun. But yeah, the shipping thing, I know that's kind of tricky probably for that. Kevin was saying, I didn't realize Meatballs is getting a 4K Steelbook until just looked online. Oh, is it really? That's funny. That's like one of those movies that we had to try to sneak to watch when we were kids. I think my uncle had a copy of that, and I remember watching it. It's been forever, but okay. So if Meatballs, no offense to Meatballs, but if it's getting a 4K Steelbook, I don't see how Dances with Wolves is not getting a 4K. So, only gas station gold mines. Yep, they had. Some of them do. Some of them you get some good stuff. Maybe Hunter was saying, I believe UPS will ship spirits, Eli. Huh. I guess I don't know. I know it's kind of. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. Like I said, my buddy and I that did that, we would box them up. And then once in a while, when one of us got into one of the other's neck of the woods, that we would drop off the package. I never tried shipping it. I don't know what the whole rules on that are. You know, saying I just got Eagle Rare 12 years for $60. Nice. Never had that one. I've just had the regular Eagle Rare. Which that I haven't found that on a shelf around me for forever. It's crazy. It's most of it seems like it's the Buffalo Trace distillery. Anything out of there, it seems like super hard to come by. Gizmo, is dinner with liver and fish roe popular in America? I would say no. And if so, what kind of fish do you use? I have not had that. So no. Holland says yes. So Gizmo says I use cod. There you go. You get the rope from the fish and it tastes like candy. There you go. Isn't that the eggs? I could be wrong. That shows me what I know, or shows you what I know. Nikki was saying, Corey, next time you make it down this way, we'll have to take the moonshine tour. Oh, for sure. I'd do that for sure. We'll have to make that happen. I'd do that for sure. We had somebody we knew that traveled around a lot for welding, and they were working on pipelines down, I can't remember if it was in Kentucky or Tennessee. They were down there. So, but anyway, they came back with quite a few different jars of moonshine from people they met down there. And there were some good ones. There were some interesting ones. And then there was some that felt like it was going to burn your stomach out. But there were some good, it seemed like there were the ones I liked that they had different, there was an apple, kind of an apple pie one, a peach one, cherry one, a lot of them with the fruits like that. But yeah, absolutely, Nikki. I will come down there and we will do that. Gizmo said, Corey is doing the moonshine tour on stream tonight. He asked me if I wanted to join, but I was a bit tired. Yeah, no, not tonight. Not tonight. I will not say that. Kevin said, gut rot. Yeah, from one of those, for sure. I was like, oh, gosh, that was a lot. It was a potent one. Hey, Nadia, what's going on? Horror with Nads and Corey. It's going to be wrapping up here before too long, but yeah, just doing my normal rambling for a Friday lunch to see who was hanging out there. So thanks for jumping in, saying hi. We got Elena, what's going on? Elena Delphir in here saying, hey, Corey, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. I always want to say your name wrong every single time. I caught myself, I think. Hopefully I said it right. Now that I'm thinking back about it. But I hope you're doing well. I actually just saw you had on Instagram, you had another little review out there that I was trying to tag to go back and watch again. So, but anyway, thanks for jumping in here. It's okay. You said it right. Oh, good. I always get nervous about that. I'm really good at saying people's names wrong. And I was like, as soon as I shouted it out, I was like, I thought I did it right, but then I second guessed what I actually said. So, but good to see you. Been loving seeing the pictures that you've been throwing out there, the family. So it's always fun to see that. All the fun you're having. Eli also being really great about throwing the links out there. But that being said, I'm at past the 2 o'clock hour here, Central Time Zone. So I probably need to wrap her. Gizmo, stop flirting with Lena, Corey. Me and Holland are your soldiers. You're cheating on me and Holland. No, I am not, Gizmo. Oh, Gizmo, you always get so jealous. I try to show you attention, but it's never enough, is it? It's never enough for you. Never enough for you. There you go. Oh, Gizmo, you like to come in here and give me a hard time. But okay, that being said, I probably do need to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody that's been jumping in here for part of the time, all the time. If you are hanging out and haven't subscribed yet, I don't usually like saying this, but like, please hit that subscribe. I've been having a lot of great momentum with a lot of great friends coming in and subscribing and following things. And so having a lot of fun with that. And I got some new things on the horizon I'm going to be trying to throw out there to mix things up a little bit. But I appreciate everybody so much. I am going to show my video again here with the all the great channel members that have been going above and beyond to help the support here. Hopefully you can still hear me, but all those great people there, thank you so much. Been very blessed with that first month of being able to have it out here. So many people, great people jumping out there and showing that support. Just you jumping in the live streams is a lot of support. So I appreciate that as well. So that being said, hope you have a great weekend in front of you. I got a long weekend here. I hope you have a long weekend or a great weekend in front of you. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out and making this so much fun to do this all the time. So we'll see a lot of buys back and forth, and thank you. So I appreciate it very much. But again, love you all. Have a great weekend, and I will be talking to you all here really soon. So have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.